So within the last 24 hours, just with Alchemy and Jewelcrafting, I've made about 227,000 gold per hour. I made a video a little while back about how you make money with alchemy by making vials with jewelcrafting. And in this video, I'm just going to do a demonstration of that and checking how much gold per hour I make doing it. Everything in this video does take a bit of time investment to get set up, so I'm not sure if you guys are into that, so let me know in the comments. But anyway, I'll get into it, and my first step is prospecting. I've reset my journalator, so this should be able to show me how much gold we make during this session. And my first step in this process is just to prospect everything. I'll do 2 hours of prospecting, which should be about 48,000 ores. So I'll chuck stuff into this calculator, see which one I should buy, and then I'll buy 48,000 of them. With the ore, when I'm filling in the sheet, because I'm going to do 48,000, instead of just chucking in 10,000 here, because that's not going to be my price, I'm just doing 40,000 because that's going to be closer to what I actually buy it for. After filling it in, it looks like I should buy some Iron Claw, rank 2, and that's the first purchase, 842,000. This bit, because of the add-on, which I'll link in the description, I think it's called Mass Salvage Assist. You can basically AFK the entire time prospecting. You only have to come back just before you're about to get logged out. Just going to put on a potion of quick hands and ambidexterity. I'll also start this stopwatch so I can time just to see how much gold per hour I actually make. Make sure I have the resourcefulness tool on before I do this. That was almost a mess up. For prospecting, you want basically this full bottom tree, but if you're just doing Acarite, you only need these middle two, Onyx and Ruby. And if you're doing just Iron Claw, you only need the Emerald and Sapphire. However, ideally, you want all of them so you can do whatever's best at that specific time. You also want the resourcefulness tool with the resourcefulness enchant. The extravagant lupe doesn't matter much because it's only got multicraft and ingenuity, and skill doesn't really matter to the prospecting, but you are going to want the earthen jeweler's cover blue as well. Since you can just make gold just with prospecting, but since the changes, I used to make a lot more gold before they made the changes they have with prospecting than I do now. It's possibly because I don't prospect rank 3. I've tested that a little bit, but I didn't put in the numbers. I might do that now. Put in the numbers for rank 3 Acarite because I did have the data for that, and it's a negative as well, thankfully. So yeah, since the prospecting nerf, look at these numbers: negative, negative. Bismuth I haven't updated, but that's going to be a negative. That's garbage. So the only profitable ones are rank 2s with the Acarite and Iron Claw, and even these numbers are low. So finished prospecting all the rank 2 Iron Claw, got all this stuff, and really why I prospected is to make just the vials for my alchemy. So what I do next is just get these glittering glasses, and it requires 6. So that means I can click this button 627 times to make the vials. I've already got enough ambers, but what I will need is the gemstones. So I times this by 3, and that's how many gemstones I'll need in order to make that amount. And I find you get about 9 during the crushing, so then we times that again by 10 because that's how many bismuth you need. So that's about how much bismuth I'll need to buy to be able to get enough gemstones to be able to make all these vials. But I'll go a bit extra because of resourcefulness. For crushing, skill does matter, so you're going to need all of these maxed. You also want max resourcefulness. You can't multi-craft on these, so resourcefulness is the way to go. And you also need the jeweler's purse, which has a chance to increase the maximum yield of crushed gemstones you get from crushing. As for what specialization you need to do this, you only need 40 out of 40 for gem finding. Well, I did forget a step. With these gems I just got, whatever ones are the cheapest, so it looks like sapphires right now, they're the ones I crush. You don't want to crush gems that have been crafted with like stats and stuff, and you don't want to do ambers because your average yield will be way lower than if you just do it this way. I don't know why craft seems broken with crushing gemstones because I definitely didn't just make 310k. But yeah, you can ignore this number, that's not accurate. However, I did say I get about, I think it's 8.9. So if I just go 2281 divided by how many crafts I did, 257. Yeah, that's 8.87, which is about where I get normally, which is 8.9. My next step now is actually to get rid of just a few of these pebbles. So I'll come down to the marble stone. I don't do gem craters because they require glass and I want them for the vials. And I don't do lenses either for the same reason. But if you just skip the alchemy part of this, you can make these as well after you've done the prospecting because it's all in the same tree. If you have this tree maxed, you can do everything here at max skill after you've done the prospecting. So yeah, out of these ones, the only one I do is the marbled stone. So I'm going to buy a bit more bismuth. For these marbled stones though, instead of the resourcefulness tool, you want the multi-craft tool. Just noticed on this marble stone, this is a ridiculous amount of profit per craft. That ain't no way that's accurate. Finished with the marble stone, so there's only these vials left to go. Make sure you have the multi-craft on again. As for the skill, you just need shaping and glasswork to do this at to make these at rank 3 while also having 100 skill and all rare tools. So far I've spent 1.3 million and I'm at 2 hours and 20 minutes. Finished making the vials too. We're up to 2 hours and 30 minutes. So now the alchemy part starts. So far I've spent 1.3 million. I'll chuck everything except for the vials up on the auction house and we'll see where we're at there. So we're like 300,000 down right now. But if I do this, so we're up about 120k right now. On the alchemist, the first thing I'm just going to do is make 10 healing potions, and that's just to get the buff up. And then I'll scan the auction house and scan my recipes and see which potions I should be making. And I got to turn off chat. I forgot. I don't mind doing recipe scans on rank 3 things because I find it's actually there's less betas on the rank 3, so it's pretty accurate. And this is just a guide anyway. So tempered are 100 gold each. These are what I'll make mostly of, but I'll do a few of these draughts. I don't know what the sell rate on these are because I only just got orbited filled this week. So for me, these ones are new, so I'm not sure how well they're going to sell. So I'll just make maybe 200 of these each, and then the rest tempered potions. So I'll go into simulation mode and see if I'm actually able to craft these with lesser reagents. And obviously the lure drop is going to be the most expensive one, so I'll try with 1 and see if I still have enough skill to do that because I am a goblin. Yeah, I can. So I wonder if I can drop it down to 2. Oh, I can. Surely I can't drop it down to 3. Nah. Alright. So I only need 1 rank 3 lure drop to make these invisibility pots, which is pretty nice. Just put the 1 here and the 2 here. Rest max. Oh, I should buy some crystalline powder because that's going to throw my results if I use it from my wall bank. A massive 200 gold, but whatever. We'll create 200 worth of these. This actually might be too many. I'm not sure if this many is going to sell. But yeah, look at this session profit. If this is what they're selling at, this is ridiculous. Made some Cave Dwellers Delight, rank 3, but I forgot to press the record button. Now I'm just doing 80 potions of unwavering focus because they were up here too, 173. Same deal when, because I was a goblin, I could use 2 rank 2 arrow thought spear, and then instead of using all 4 rank 3, save a bit of gold. I've sold literally nothing. Once I'm done this, I'll be going into cancel scan mode. The last thing I'll do now is the tempered potions. So with all my vials left, I have 2,185. It takes 5. So I can make complete the button 437 times, and you need 12 micro blooms. So that's how many micro blooms I gotta buy. And I will go just a bit over because if you get a resourcefulness proc on anything, but yeah, the vials, you obviously make more. So now we're gonna make these potions and sell. And then once I'm finished with these, it'll be cancel selling until everything's gone. So far I've spent about 2.1 million, and I'm nearly up to 3 hours. Finished crafting tempered, time to post. Do it all first because I just want to see the numbers, but then I'll probably cancel that and lose my deposit. So excluding the auction house cut, I had about 1 million on the other character, and I'll go, yeah, nearly 1.6 here. So that's 2.6. So I'll say about 480, nearly at 3 hours. So we're looking at 160k per hour if all this sold as is, but I'm gonna have to spend extra time cancel scanning, so I wouldn't be surprised if this takes me 4 hours total. How I do the cancel scanning is I just come into the Auctionator, go into add-on options, and then selling quantities, and come into consumables because that's what potions are, and I'll just type in 50. So then when I go to sell them, it puts my quantity at 50 instead of the max amount, just 50 post. Do it again and again, and then I start again. And 50 might be a bit high on these ones I only got a few of, but it'll work on the tempered, and I'll just keep posting over and over like that until everything's sold. If I see my name here though, I won't repost. When you're just posting one thing, you can just click this refresh button, and as soon as it says no, post again. And sometimes I'll press this and it'll already be no, so you have to post again. Refresh. We're still there, good. This is by far the worst part. Sometimes I'll just chuck stuff on 24 hours and log off. Always be looking for opportunities like this. I can be making so much gold right now, 140 for these. They probably cost you like 70 gold to create, but I'm not going to do it because it'll mess with my results for this video, so I just gotta sit and cry. So I just showed you the rank 2 potions of 140, but now they're 135. I'm wondering if someone's trying to reset this because all my tempereds just sold. All my tempereds have sold and all my unwaverings have sold. They weren't quick enough for me, so I'll probably add them to a rotation, but I don't think I'll be adding these. I imagine I might be sitting on these for a while. Never again am I making these things. Not worth it. You know how I said I think someone's trying to reset the tempered market when all my stuff sold? Yeah, well look at the rank 3s now. This would have made a much better video. Yeah, I'm going to buy the materials on a different character and then craft it on this so it doesn't affect the result. This is too good to give up. Okay, I'll just add this part to the video anyway. Because I already set my journal, I can do this easily. I just spent 1.24 million. I'll craft all this stuff on my alchemist and then I'll send it back to this and we'll see how much I got. I bought a bunch of mats for rank 2 ones as well as rank 3. And the reason for that is I don't really expect the 600 gold tempered rank 3 tempered potions to sell, but I do expect the 120 gold rank 2 ones to sell. So I'm just making the rank 3s first, and then I'll do the rank 2s. I very much doubt these will sell, but just from creating the rank 3 items, not even the rank 2, which I bought more stuff for, I'd have made like 700k profit. So I finally got rid of these Drought of Silent Footed Falls. I thought they were going to be a decent seller, because I thought maybe in M+, there might be some pulls where you need to skip that need the extended duration, but I was wrong. I've only just fully unlocked this Orbanid node, so this was the first week of me trying those out. And if we come into the sale rate of them, whereas these Silent Footfalls, 6%, we have the Unwavering Focuses at 40%, which is actually, that might seem low, but that's actually really good. Like, I didn't cancel scan them at all. That was just me logging in and out. Like, the Temper Potions at 23 and 21, they're like really high sellers as well. Like, they actually sell really quick as well. So if they're above them, that's actually a really good thing. So I'll be starting to pump them out a bit more and see if I can get some volume on them. Because it's one thing to sell 653. It's another thing to sell 8,244. But into the profit, it took me about 3.5 hours. 2 hours of that was just prospecting. And then it took me maybe another one to turn everything from that prospecting into materials to sell in the auction house. Then I've probably spent about 30 more minutes actually selling things on the auction house. I didn't do much cancel scanning because I'm not really into that. Really, I just chucked it on, logged off, logged on, whatever hadn't sold, cancelled, reposted, and I've done that, and that's taken me just basically everything sold within 24 hours. You see my profit here of 389,306. If I divide that by 3.5, I'm looking about at 112k gold per hour I made just doing that prospecting and then alchemy. But I did show in the video that the prices for Temper Potions got a little bit crazy. So if I add in the character that I did that on, we move up to a 911,000. So if I just go into the sales of that, you can see they're all just the rank 2 Temper Potions, and here's me buying the materials. So within the last 24 hours, just with Alchemy and Jewelcrafting, if I round this up to 4 hours, I've made about 227,000 gold per hour. I wasn't sure if I should include this in the video or not, but I'll probably do it in another one if people are interested. But I also did some inscription as well. And if you do that, I made another 300k on top of what I said. And that was probably only 30 to 40 minutes worth of crafting. But it's really the same principle. I just do everything myself, avoid the auction house fees, and then sell the products. So if you'd be interested in seeing me do the inscription, just leave it in the comments and I might make a video about that. Anyway, that was a video of me making about 225,000 gold per hour. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. Peace.